I am a millennial mom of two teenagers, 38-year-old and single, and I don't ever take PTO for myself, ever. I work in corporate America, and when I do take PTO, pay time off from work, it's always going to be about having to go to an event, running an errand, or tending to my kids. And I most certainly never call out. Like if I do, in the very rare occasion that I were to do something like that, it's because there was an emergency. But even then, there's no calling out or anything like that. Now, I've had moments where maybe I've left early from work because I need to tend to me, make sure I'm okay. But this week, I decided that I was going to take some PTO. One of the PTOs is for an event. But today, as of the day of this recording, I'm taking that PTO for me, not to tend to the house, not to tend to appointments, it's for me. And part of me wants to lay down somewhere and sleep, and I will probably do that today. But I don't know. I just figured, let me bring y'all along for this journey. Let's see where this day of taking off from work, where it'll take us. So let's go. All right, first things first, going to prayer. Gotta get that done. Meet up with God. So I went to prayer with this girl, and after prayer, we decided to pick up some Dunkin' Donuts, and now she is eating donuts in the car.
And guess what, gang? I'm finna go to sleep after this. Nobody wake me up till at least 10.
And I think I'm gonna get cute and go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Not to burn off a donut or anything, just, Well, it's 9 a.m. and I feel like, though I haven't accomplished a whole lot, I've accomplished quite a bit. Went to prayer, picked up some donuts for the kids. Well, I had some donuts too. And I recorded a episode of the podcast for my YouTube channel. And I think now I'm gonna go run an errand. I don't know. I even got dressed. I may even get cute and go to the gym. May do that. As I said before, possibly, very likely. But then I'm gonna do some meal prepping, and who knows? I then may lay down somewhere and take a nap. It's just nice not being at the job today. Just mentally, just being me. This is my season for favor. My season. So I decided to enjoy the quiet of the day. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's like 9, almost 9:15, 9:20. And I'm like, let me go into Trader Joe's. It's extra quiet. It feels nice out here. The weather is perfect. And I actually need snacks for this trip I'm going on tomorrow. And there's a difference between regular snacks and like Trader Joe snacks, because you never know what you're going to get. You don't come into Trader Joe's deciding what it is you need to buy. This is one of those places that tells you what to buy. But also, I think I want to get flowers for my daughter. I try to make it a point every so often to get my daughter some flowers. She does not have a father in her life, and right now she's actually doesn't have a boo thing in her life either. So I want to make sure that she receives something pretty. I don't know why it's a thing with us women, but I'm not going to speak for all the women, but most of us enjoy pretty things like flowers, especially when it has nothing to do with a special occasion. It has nothing to do with a birthday. It's just because flowers matter a lot. Now the challenge, their selection is absolutely stunning. Her favorite flowers are tulips, and that's very, very seasonal. You're not really going to find tulips. So around this time of year, it's very specific to spring, but I'm going to try to find something that's purple I know her favorite color went from purple to green now. I'm gonna see what I can find that's comparable. Their selection is absolutely stunning, and I love how they have the eucalyptus. That smells absolutely delicious. Great to have hanging on the shower. And for $3.99, that's actually pretty good. But the options, I think I'm gonna go with these for her. Really, really beautiful. This is more her style, like the ones that are kind of stringy with like greenery. It's definitely more her style. So I hope she loves it because I don't think I've ever seen her with roses. I think she associates that more with like a romance type stuff. I get it. She used to love daisies, but I'm not seeing daisies either. But again, it's not, she just loved these very seasonal flowers. Actually, there's ones that kind of look like daisies, but let's see. These are kind of daisy-ish, but I think I still like, I don't know names of flowers. I think I want to get her this one. And I'm actually gonna get myself some too. I used to have the practice of buying myself flowers every so often. A white hydrangea, it's my favorite. I don't like how the white hydrangea flowers do not look or don't give the same vibe as the ones in, you know, that are in people's gardens or on a bush do. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a classic flower. So yeah, I'm gonna treat myself to some flowers as well. And they come with a little bag at the store. And this is so cool about Trader Joe's. They have this little cone where you can hang it in the car, in the cart. But just so they're not dripping everywhere. And there we go. Now we get to shop around for a little bit. Off to get some snacks. I don't know what I'm getting. I think I want something salty, maybe sweet, but at the same time, I have to focus on high protein. It's just kind of where my diet needs to be geared towards. High protein is what my body is demanding right now. So I don't know. So I don't know if it's that I didn't come hungry enough, but I'm not really finding snacks that I would want. Stuff that I would cook, but not snacks. Okay, so last minute decision made. The trip is only a little bit over 24 hours. So really it's a one overnight stay. I think I'm just gonna pack myself a bento box. Yes, I have my own bento box. And I think I'm gonna pack that with protein. Pack it up with protein. So side quest, or change of plans, I should say. I'm going to find stuff from my bento box. So I'm here looking at the cheeses. If there's one thing I cannot have, it's blue cheese. I'm actually allergic to penicillin, and I did not know that the mold in blue cheese actually has a derivative of, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, of penicillin. But it's kind of nasty anyway, so like, it don't matter. This has nothing to do with anything, but goat cheese with honey, that stuff is good. I don't really care for goat cheese by itself. But when it's mixed with honey, you spread this sucker on a cracker. Right here. So good. And also they have a really good selection of cheese. Show y'all. Very good selection. And I love this crap on everything. Feta cheese. I'm thinking I'm thinking charcuterie in a bento, but that's not. It's what I want. It would have the level of protein that I needed to have while keeping sugar and carbs on the lower side, but it's not very cost effective. So I'm gonna have to get pretty creative here with what I'm gonna do. I think I found an option. Kind of like uncured meats. I don't like to do cured meats. That's not really good for you. Kind of cancerous. But I'm thinking uncured meats. I saw smoked salmon. Just trying to find the healthier option for these proteins that are just simple natural ingredients that haven't been cured and have things like dextrose and nitrates because we're not about that life. Okay, so it is done. It is finished. Time to go somewhere else.
My hair look a hot mess. Why are you recording?
Da-da-da.
Can you at least let me fix my hair?
Wait, what? What did you just say?
Somebody had a little too much shopping money.
I was thinking about you.
Thank you.
It's time for a nap. Oh, been running around and then got home. The house just feels so cozy, so good, so delicious. And I have things to do, mind you. I have to pack for my trip and I gotta get in the kitchen and do some meal prepping, make sure the kids are good with food. But I need a nap, so I'm gonna indulge and take one. I just woke up from the nap and I could sleep some more. I could sleep somewhere. I spent a good while messing with the video, from uploading to editing, downloading, and then I napped. And now, in my office, it's an office, but it's a mess. About to look at my clothes. I have not packed for this trip. I haven't even picked out outfits. I should probably look at the itinerary and see where we're going. What are the vibes? Although I don't care about anybody else's vibes, I'm going with my vibe. And just start picking out outfits. Right. And then I feel like the time is flying by. Maybe I gotta get in that kitchen and take it from there. But so far it's been what I needed. I think I need like a week of this. Realistically, I would say a week of this. Of just doing whatever. Just taking naps. But it feels good. It is 4:07 p.m. and I'm gonna start working on the bento box for the trip tomorrow, which is actually to Sight and Sound Theater. See, I'm losing it. And because it's gonna be a pretty lengthy road trip, and one of the stops that they're having, it's at a buffet that I am not going to mention, but it to me is trying to manage what I say. It's not a place that I would eat for personal reasons. So I want to make sure that I am packing as best as possible. I don't know if this is going to travel well, but we're going to try it. When I was at Trader Joe's, I thought, buying little snacks here and there. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? Let me do a bento box for myself. There's my son coming in the house. I was like, let me do a bento box for myself. This is my bento box. I love pizza. And I love homemade pizza, artisanal pizza. Yeah. To me, pizza it's its own complete food. And yeah, so I got my pizza bento box, but I'm actually not going to use my own bento box because I actually need more. I feel like I need at least one more section for the things I want to put in here. And also I'm going to take my daughter's bento box. It's a little bit larger. I think, in the width, and it has that fourth compartment. But also I love that her bento box has a little handle, which mine does not. And also, because I'm going to be on the road, I think this will come in handy. It has a little spot here for the utensils. So instead of taking my fun pizza bento box, I'm gonna take my daughter's. But let's see what we got going on here. So the bento box is done, and I ended up putting things in a Ziploc bag since there are different components. And also I figured it would probably make it a lot easier for cleanup since I'm going to be on the road. I just think it's easier. That way I can discard the bags and still have a clean bento box. So let's see what we got here. So I did put hummus. I did get some hummus. And then I got carrots for the hummus. And then as far as my proteins, I got salami and then pepperoni as well. And then back here are these crisps. I can't even say that word, but it's this right here. Fig and olive. And hold on 1 second. I was looking at the protein count. It's not that much, but it's okay because I've got a lot of protein going on over here, including 4 grams of protein. So just trying to increase the protein count over here. Then these go with this. I did end up getting the goat's milk cheese, the honey one, because like I said before, it's got to have honey because otherwise that's just a little too tangy for me. And then as a treat or something sweet, you know, just, and then I got a mixture of berries with the cherries. That's my fruit. But that's it. That's my bento box. Now, I don't know that that will last me, obviously, fuel-wise all day, but it is okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably fast the first portion of the day. I could eat a protein-packed breakfast before I head out, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, and I just do not accustomed to eat that early in the morning. Like, I can do a hot beverage, a tea, cup of coffee, cocoa, etc., but not a full-blown meal. So I just think that I may go with a hot beverage and and call it a day. Trying to close this box. Then, you know,
What you got going on over here?
fast a bit. I was creating my bento box for tomorrow. Fast for a bit until lunchtime, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It is almost 5:45 p.m. and I'm moving so slow. I am just now starting to gather some stuff to put in my bag. I think I'm gonna go with this weekender bag, whatever it's called. I don't want to pack too heavy. The goal here is cute but comfortable. You know, we want to kind of, you know, again, look cute, not a mess. But we'll see. I'm just moving so slow, very slow. I think I'm done for the day. It's about 6:24, and I went on a little drive by myself, looking at the scenery, looking at pretty houses, just took time to myself. Just really nice. I'm recording from my bed. It's almost midnight. After that drive, just had a good time. I'll keep that private. Just had personal miscellaneous time. Let's just call it that. It was good. I did run around though. I had to pick up a child of mine from their job, but it was good. and showered in bed. Should have been asleep. But here we are. I do have to say, though, that more of these days are needed. I think realistically, I'm at the point where I may need to be on some type of leave for a little while. But I know it's not possible, at least not based on what my eyes can see. I mean, nothing's impossible for God. I think I just been surviving out of pure cortisol for the last months, if not years. I just need a moment to just be normal for a bit, you know, not have work stressors and just get a sense of normalcy and a reset. I need to go on a sabbatical. That's really what it is. But I'm thankful I took PTO today. It was nice. So I encourage you to take yours for you. Even if you don't do anything, even if you just sleep it away, that is okay. But take care of you. All right. It's been fun. Good night.